Hey, welcome back to another video, another request from RB. Thank you so much for that. And for another episode of Man versus Food, this time the Santa Fe, New Mexico episode. Now, once again, thank you so much, RB, for your kindness. If anyone wants to request any type of videos, movie reviews, re-reviews, topics, tier lists, rankings, video game playthroughs, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box. I will get to as soon as I possibly can. And for those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. And this is for, like I said, Man versus Food, and these are the later years. Like I said before, there were two eras. There was the early stages with Adam Richman from 2008 to 2012. Then he quit, left, however you want to put it. Then it was brought back with this guy, Casey Webb. And Casey Webb does fine. I would say I prefer Adam Richman. I prefer his more... Just something about him just seemed a little bit more down to earth. Something about him just seemed a bit more natural. Casey Webb sometimes just seems a little bit more theatrical. I don't know, just something about it. Maybe it reminds me a little bit of Jack Black, which nowadays is not a good thing. But I mean, he does fine. But in New Mexico, the challenge is a pancake challenge, but we'll get to that later because they'll kind of give little details about the challenge, and then that'll be a big finale. And like I said before, each time I've seen one of these and they do the challenge, they always lose. Whether it be out of Richmond or Casey Webb. So I don't know if they ever won challenges, but here seems like the food always wins. It's like the casino. The house always wins. Unlike the previous one in Des Moines, where there was some pretty good looking food, bacon wrapped tater tots sounded great. The broasted chicken, which is tender and juicy. Even the challenge, which is like bacon strips and deep fried pork tenderloin and cheese and chicken tenders. I wouldn't try to eat in 15 minutes, but it sounds like at least a sandwich I would try once and hopefully not have a heart attack. Here, though, I mean, the pancakes, I like pancakes. I don't know about 3 giant ones that are total 4 pounds because they're 20 inches apiece. But before we get to that, in Santa Fe, they really are into their chili. There's a lot of chili stuff put into this. So like the green chili cheeseburger, or making specific types of chili. Even ice cream that have a bit of a chili flavor. That to me just sounds disgusting. I don't want chili in my ice cream. If you do, be my guest. I don't see the appeal. I'm like, if you're in the mood for ice cream, you're in the mood for something sweet and soft and succulent. Why you would want chili with it, I don't know. It just... I guess I would try it once. And that's it. But yeah, I don't know. Chili ice cream, I don't know. Which is like ice cream with like spices and stuff in it. There's also this giant kind of pastry pocket. It's a pastry and the inside is hollow. A lot of times people put honey in there. Which, I mean, seems, decent. Seems like it wouldn't be too bad to try and eat. I don't mind honey. And also because it's a pot, you put other stuff in there. So some people put chili, some people put other stuff in there. And to me, it's like, oh, it's a hot pocket. That's what it reminded me of. Like, you made a hot pocket, and now you put whatever in it. I actually have hot pockets. I might even have some later, some hot pockets. But, okay, so you just made a hot pocket. An empty hot pocket. And then you put whatever you want into it. Not bad. So I would say the other stuff he was trying to make wasn't the most interesting to me. I'll take that back. It was interesting. It's just nothing that made me go, I want to try that and eat it. That's what I meant to say. It's interesting to hear about food, like, because I never heard of a green chili cheeseburger. I probably have heard before ice cream and people with like spices and chili stuff in it, but I'm like, why? I don't get the appeal. And then you have the finale where they have the giant pancakes, and these are like gigantic motherfuckers, 20 inches, like in my pants. 1 hour to eat them. If you lose, you have to wash the dishes. And they show the making of it: 9 cups of flour, butter, 2% milk. And when he did the challenge, he got 2 of them down. He was on the third, but then he tapped out with 16 minutes left. So it's not like he didn't even reach the hour. So I guess he just I mean, those are pretty big pieces of pancakes. I wouldn't be able to eat all 3 because I mean just so much the stomach to take before you have to puke it back up, and that's a lot of stuff to fit into your stomach. So I don't know. Tell you one thing, he probably got some damn stomach aches later. I bet he had to drink a lot of Pepto Bismol after this. Jeez, he looked stuffed as hell. But with this and the previous episode I reviewed, the one in Des Moines with Adam Richman, like I said, I just see the appeal. Because, number one, you may be someone like me that doesn't really get the chance to go out a whole lot, or if you do, you have kind of your typical places. Just not everybody lives in a place where they have variety. Again, where I live, there's some Mexican restaurants, but then there's, your McDonald's, your Burger King, Jack in the Box. Again, there's not a ton of variety. I mean, I guess there's enough. I mean, there's a Pizza Hut, there's a Domino's. I think recently there's a Church's Chicken. I'll have to check that sometime. I mean, it's Church's is fine. But it's no Popeyes. I don't know. I may say I like KFC more, but to be fair, I haven't had KFC in the longest time, so maybe it's my memories remembered more than the reality that it's better than that's not as good as I remember. But then you get to see like these different varieties, and you kind of live vicariously through the characters. Wow, that sounds really good. And then either you try it for yourself, or you try to make it yourself, or maybe I'm in the mood for this, or I'm in the mood for that. I mean, again, they go by pretty quick. The way it's edited, it moves very quickly. The challenges at the end are fun. They give that little bit of curiosity. Will he beat it? Although now I'm like, if I had to take a bet, I would say no. And it seems like I would win 9 times out of 10 because I did so far. Neither one has won a challenge. So there you go. I'm like, do they always lose? But again, these episodes are fun. They're fun to watch. They're fun to look at. They're fun to view. Again, they're all on Tubi for those who want to give them a watch. It's been fun to watch these, so always up for watching these. These are fun. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.